Hi, my name is Tom Zimmerman and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be using this exercise ball. I mentioned it in my other videos when I was discussing strength training. Again, this is my channel. I labeled it Living Sensations, and I'll talk more about what I mean by living sensations. Living sensation is what you make of it. I'm talking about positive living sensations, and I think we are living sensations. If you're similar to me, we're here today. I'm sure we have such a history of our lives up to this point. So different challenges that we have in our life and surviving, all the things that we've survived up to this point, especially in the last 2 years with the epidemic. COVID has really changed our lives in so many different ways, and everybody's been impacted by COVID. And this is one of the reasons why I started getting into sharing my experience, because it's therapeutic for me to share what I'm going through and also to hear what others are going through. So it's really connect a lot of us, all parts of the world. But it's so important that we take care of our immediate family, our friends, and the places where we go for perhaps in your career. Perhaps you're a teacher, you're a nurse, or just a parent and you have children that had to stay home and do the remote learning. Perhaps you had to do remote in your career. I'm an essential worker. I provide behavioral health services and treatment and supports throughout the county in which I live. So our team of counselors and supervisors are working 24/7, the holidays, Saturdays and Sundays. People work 24/7 in the evenings, start work at 7 in the morning, pretty much like a hospital. So it was really challenging and all. And what was important to me and to others I spoke to is how important it is to have a balance and also to have outlets, being recreational leisure activities. I went to school for therapeutic recreation, so I have that incorporated in my life from a very early part of my life. I think a lot of us get the 101, 102, and the 200 courses, and perhaps become masters in recreation and social activities when we were children. We can't lose that childlike excitement about life. So it was really important to incorporate that during the pandemic and even up to today with the variant. I met most of my neighbors that were in their houses, and you wave, say hi, but it was amazing. Everyone came out of their houses just to get outside during COVID, the height of COVID. We socially distanced, but people walked the neighborhood. People started to exercise. People started to get to know each other. So that was a positive aspect of this terrible epidemic. The other thing is, learning how to work out at home. Physical exercise is so important for us, and definitely for me, for my mental health and my well-being. Physically, mentally, and spiritually. Without exercise, I would not feel happy. I would not have energy. I wouldn't be able to do the things that I'm passionate about. So the beginning of my channel was all about just recreation and social activities, my passion for hiking and skiing. And I fooled around with a couple of different topics and all. I had the rainbow, birds in my backyard, squirrels, deer, fox. I live in I live in a nice community, the outskirts of New York City, about 20 miles from Manhattan. And it's just amazing the wildlife we have in our backyard. You don't have to go too far. So I was very fortunate to have all those things during the pandemic. But incorporating a workout, stretching, making sure that I ate right. I actually lost a lot of weight, as I mentioned in my other videos. I went from 210 down to 180. People thought I got sick. My own children were like, "Dad, you're okay?" I didn't even get a new wardrobe, new pants and a new belt, and it showed, unfortunately. But I incorporated these workouts and all that, and I've become much leaner, but more flexible because I worked on stretching and other exercises that I actually did not do when I was working in the gym. The gym was more bulk. It was like the regular routines that I've done when I was playing football and hockey, the contact sports when I was younger. That's all I knew. Did I do calisthenics and all that? Yeah, I did that with the team and all that, but I didn't incorporate that afterwards. But fortunately, I always, walked long distance. I have a stationary bike that I purchased during COVID, so I get on that. But I enjoy walking the neighborhood because it's outside. This weather is cold, and right now it's sleeting outside, so I'm doing this video tonight because I wanted to stretch out and just enjoy the evening inside. So basically I take this and I watch TV, and now the TV's behind me, but I'll watch TV and I'll just start out working my abdomen, but also my neck muscles. As you can see, I'll be watching TV, now I'm watching you, actually facing the camera, and I'll just watch TV or listen to music and dim the lights. I have the lights bright so that I could do this video tonight. As you can see, I have the Christmas tree. Usually I have all the lights off, but during the holiday season I like to have the Christmas lights on. Gets me into the spirit. And then usually at least an hour before I go to bed, I really dim the lights. I don't get on my social media. I dim everything and I put on relaxing music. Alexa, play relaxing music.
Station, meditation on Amazon Music.
Alexa, louder. So I don't know if you could hear that. I do have the mic on top of the GoPro. But I put this music on and I'm on this ball. And let me tell you, just doing these exercises, and you could just ad lib. What do you want to work on while you relax and listen to music? Alexa, louder so everybody could hear you. Work your thighs, get up on your tippy toes, and just stretch out your thighs. Again, I'm working my neck muscles. And you want to turn left. That's left. You're right. Again, you could stretch out your shoulders. Range of motion. Stretch back. Again, you can work your thighs and the abdomen, the abdominals, your core. You can have weights, light weights. So many things you can do with this ball. The other thing, you can stretch out your lower back and do this gradually. Don't ever force. Don't overstretch. Again, your inner thighs, your knees, and you don't have too much weight. You know, you decide how much tension you want to put on your knees. Normally I would not do any heavy weights and squats, but because I'm on this ball, I'm distributing my weight where I'm not putting a lot of strain on my knees. I had my meniscus removed in 1978 after a football injury. So I haven't had, well, I shouldn't have a cartilage, but I continue to have no problems with this knee. So, but it's important that I take care of it. I don't want to push my luck or push the envelope. Again, this is basically, these exercises are for your abdominal area, your quads. I'm working on my calves at the same time. I'm on my tippy toes. I don't know if you could see that. And I get to stretch out my abdomen. Work on my neck. To the right, your left. My left, your right. And again, you could do arm circles. And just doing this. Stretching the lower back. The other thighs. Now this is just general stretching and muscle toning, strength training, different muscles without using any weights except your own weight. And you get to control that, and at the same time you learn how to balance. This is a balanced ball. I'm having a ball. Keeping a balance. So in the morning when I have my coffee, instead of sitting on the couch, I'll sit on here to wake up my body. I'll have a couple sips of coffee if you drink tea, or I would recommend, and I have been doing it lately because I hear it's very good for your system, because after approximately 8 hours of sleep, that's the recommended, at least 8 hours. I really probably sleep about 6, but I try to stay horizontal for 8. But you don't drink water all night, and you're dehydrated in the morning. So I've been just incorporating lately, getting up earlier in the morning and having 2 glasses of water before my coffee. And I thought maybe I wouldn't enjoy the coffee as much, but I do. And I actually feel more hydrated because caffeine alone with coffee dehydrates you, even though you have water in the coffee. So it's a good idea if you can incorporate it. Drink water first in the morning, have your tea or coffee afterwards. Or if you don't have tea or coffee, have a light breakfast or whatever you do to enjoy the morning, if it's food or liquid. But again, this is very simple to get a balanced ball like this. They come in all different sizes. This is an old ball, and it's a little deflated, but I like it because it gives me, it's more comfortable and it kind of fits this exercise close to the floor. Now, when you start utilizing some of the dumbbells or smart bells, I call them the free weights. You could incorporate exercises with the lighter weight and all that, and it helps your balance again. You'll feel it. You have to have a good base. So again, this is very simple. I share simple things, but I believe it makes sense to you to incorporate that in your lifestyle. If you go to the gym, if you go dance, if you do more strenuous exercises, incorporate this. You don't feel guilty, sitting out in front of the TV. Most of the time, if sports are not on, and I'm not a big sports watcher, I rather do than be in the stands. I'd rather be a participant. A lot of times I get on YouTube and I get some ideas from other individuals who are creators, and I'll share the things that I have discovered on YouTube in regards to yoga, stretching exercises. Other people are doing things like this. I know that piece of equipment that I've been showing you, the weight resistance with the pulleys. Other people are doing that and also incorporating other free weights into their workouts. I learn about food. I learn about sleep. I learn about meditation. I learn about so many things on YouTube. It's such a network. I mean, it's all positive. I always go to the positive. How can I transcend my own life? Transcend meaning improve my life. The sky is the limit. I don't want to be bored, so I like to change it up a bit. I get creative with this, with the music on. You too could probably create so many different stretching exercises with this ball. You can get on it with your stomach. You could do so many things. But I'll show you more exercises in the future. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do. I would like you to be notified when my other videos come out. And please leave me a comment if you like this video or you'd like me to do other videos like this. Give me a thumbs up, and double thumbs up to you for watching. And I just want to wish you well, and I look forward to connecting with you next time. Thank you very much. Be well.